welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to the AM News here on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Uyi Agmofwegbe, reminding our viewers that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times channel 276. As the world marks International Democracy Day, Nigerians are reflecting on how far the nation has come in its democratic journey. While some citizens applaud the progress, others believe there is still a long way to go. Global Television correspondent Zarao Nasiro has more in this report.
Democracy, often described as the government of the people, by the people and for the people, is celebrated globally every September 15th. The United Nations designated day is set aside to review the state of democracy, promote civic participation, and uphold human rights and freedoms. Here in Abuja, some Nigerians shared mixed opinions on the country's democratic experience, while a section of respondents praised the growth of civilian governance since 1999. Others expressed concerns over poor leadership, corruption, and weak institutions.
Actually, the democracy in Nigeria is working well and organized. I've achieved a lot, especially in my community like this. I'm staying in Kefi. The democracy is working there because of our leaders in Nigeria now.
Compared to yesterday, when we were under people, we were being controlled. Now, democracy is trying to they are telling us that we are on our stand. We have a saying. It's working for us because we can go where we want to. Unlike yesterday that we are under people. It's working for us because there are many challenges that we can able to solve.
Political analyst James Ezema says one of the major milestones is the successful transition from military rule to sustained civilian government despite challenges in governance and accountability.
Well, we have achieved a civilian rule whereby we have successfully removed the military out of governance, even though from time to time, like we saw in Rivers State, we go and bring them. And that is also what happened sometimes ago when under the Obasanjo regime that we had some state governors also removed and some military or former military leaders were brought to govern some of those states. And that is what we are talking about, whether truly we are practicing a democracy.
This year's theme, ensuring effective governance of artificial intelligence at all levels, draws attention to how technology, particularly artificial intelligence, can shape democratic practices, governance, structures, and civic participation in the years ahead.
This year's focus on International Democracy Day highlights the growing importance of artificial intelligence in shaping democratic processes and governance worldwide. Zahra Nasser, reporting for Global TV News.
Well, thank you so very much, Rao. The Association of Resident Doctors under the Federal Capital Territory Administration has begun an indefinite strike. This was disclosed in a communique issued by the resident doctors, signed by its president, Dr. George Ebong, and General Secretary, Dr. Agbo Afio. The doctors had embarked on a 7-day warning strike last Monday to press home its demands following months of unresolved negotiations with the administration. President Bola Tinubu has urged religious leaders in Nigeria to continue championing interfaith harmony, denouncing violence and fostering reconciliation in conflict-ridden communities. Speaking in Ikotepmene, Akwa Ibom State, at the opening of the second plenary meeting of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, the president, represented by Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, emphasized the crucial role of faith leaders in shaping values and building trusts among citizens. Tinubu commended Catholic bishops and clerics from other denominations for their consistent efforts at promoting dialogue and tolerance despite the country's cultural and religious diversity. In a related development, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has urged Nigerians to be patient with the administration of President Bola Tinubu, assuring that the reforms initiated by the government will soon bear fruits of economic prosperity. Akpabio made this call in his opening address at the chairman of the second plenary meeting of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria in Ikotekbene. A statement by Special Assistant on Media and Communication, Anyetie Ekong, says Senator Akpabio urged citizens never to be despaired by the current situation that Nigeria is going through, but look forward to a brighter future. In a different development, President Bola Tinubu has flagged off the second phase of the Makurdi 9th Mile Dualization Projects, a $950 million highway expected to boost trade, agriculture, and connectivity between the North Central and Southeast regions. Global TV correspondent Felicity Indere has details.
The city of Makurdi came alive as Governor Hyacinth Alia, on behalf of President Tinubu, unveiled the second phase of the Makurdi 9th Mile Dualization Project, a 260-kilometer stretch translating into 520 kilometers of dual carriage.
But I'm happy that today the governor of Benue State will flag off this very important flyover.
With a financing value of $950 million from China Exim Bank, Governor Hyacinth Alia described the project as a game changer, stressing its potential to boost agriculture, commerce, and regional integration.
Our farmers are now getting into different frames of farming, including vegetables, which by the advent of this road, they'll be able to harvest in the morning, get over to Abuja to do their fresh farm sales. And it's one of the great economic experience we're going to have.
The Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, says the project stands as one of the most ambitious legacy road projects under the Tinubu's administration.
This flyover was never in the budget, but it's a gift of President Bola Tinubu to Governor. And I'm happy with, Wang, because I was coming to make a fight. The governor requested for this, he has paid compensation, so why wouldn't we do it?
The contractors, China Harbour Construction Company, assured timely delivery, provided compensation, and land acquisition challenges are addressed.
And our strategy is to do the work simultaneously. Every section we do the work together so we can do it efficiently. And I want to give my assurance, we want to work it very fast.
Governor Alia later joined the Works Minister, Senator Dave Umahi, to inspect other federal projects in Makurdi, including the Makurdi-Boko Road and the high-level underpass. Upon completion, the Makurdi 9th Mile Dualization is expected to open up Benue's agricultural hub, enhance regional trade, and ease travel across economic corridors linking the North Central to the Southeast and beyond. In Makurdi, Felicity Indere reporting for Global TV News.
Benue State correspondent Felicity Indere, thank you so very much. The Committee of Pro-Chancellors of State-Owned Universities have called on the federal government to take urgent steps to avert another strike in the nation's university system following the lingering disputes with the Academic Staff Union of Universities. In a communique issued at the end of its 69th meeting in Abuja and signed by its acting chairman, Professor Ayodeji Omole, the Pro-Chancellors warned that Nigeria universities cannot withstand a fresh cycle of industrial action. The committee recently staged nationwide protests to press home its long-standing demand for the implementation of the renegotiated 2009 agreement between the federal government and Academic Staff Union of Universities. Nigeria and Angola have formalized a renewed bilateral relationship with the signing of two agreements aimed at combating illicit drug activities and strengthening cultural cooperation. Special Assistant on Communication and New Media to the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Magnus Eze, stated this after the just concluded fifth session of the Nigeria-Angola Bilateral Economic Joint Commission held in Luanda, Angola. Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation has begun the process of appointing 5 permanent secretaries following the approval of President Bola Tinubu. The head of Civil Service, Didi Walsinjak, in a statement issued by the Director, Information and Public Relations, Eno Olotu, said the process is designed to ensure transparency, credibility, and merit in line with government's commitment to good governance. Walsinjak said only qualified officers on grade level 17 who have spent at least 2 years on the grade and have been cleared by their permanent secretaries and not facing disciplinary action are eligible. We'll take a quick break now on the AM News. The rest of the broadcast returns after this short break. Please do stay with us.